same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was
snacks.
just going to say.
That's where I go.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And hang on here. Freeman shaken up. Remaining on the ground after that last play. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Bird. He'll layer this one on deep for Sims. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for Tennessee.
Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to. But a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
Gets past him at the 10. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Bird. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. And his kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got Jeffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
They'll try the left side. Dyson, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Let's get it popping.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants have taken the lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here. We're closer to the goal line. It's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Simms going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bird. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now here's a carry heading left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw on 3rd down. Bird. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A beautiful fake. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Titan football.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bird. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bird. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 63 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And you think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Come on, fellas. Hey, keep going, dog. Keep going.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. It'll lead to a 3rd and long. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gun now on 3rd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
And this returnable for Sims. comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now after the running play, we got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his target, Harris. He will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Sims. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll run it with Sims. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Bird. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. To throw on 3rd down. Bird. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A first half update now from Philadelphia. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. And now he's swatted up and taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up forward. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Bird. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a letdown defensively because they have him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be, just make make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
That's it, baby.
And this is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Bird. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 15 now. So a drive, 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, the Titans touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. They'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think
and he can't escape, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to 7 back on 2nd.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half. And designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And to give this time to the tailback. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position, 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. The first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. The Colts looking for the win on the road in Week 1. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. The Texans playing well in their opener, trying to send their sellout crowd home happy. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. The Cowboys looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. And meanwhile, for the Titans, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base...
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the side.
Well, I could say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bird. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Bird. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bird. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And Jeffrey may be in some pain. It appears so. He's still down. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Nifty move. So possession goes over here on the punt. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the 2nd half at FedEx Field now. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a Titans 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bird. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
We'll check on his status when we get back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Bird. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will make this night an 18-point ball game.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. They'll look to throw here.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter and now can really take some time off the clock.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. Sims. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Looking to throw. Bird. Keeps himself upright. And that is incomplete. On now is the Titans punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. On 1st down, Dyson. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Second and 2.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
Now Brian Flores is going to take a chance here as he'll throw the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this one's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run on first down. Dyson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Dyson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. On first down, it's Hess. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Hess. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. On now is the Titans punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.